A long, long time ago, in the ancient land of Italy, a king named Numitor ruled the city of Alba Longa. Numitor was a kind and just man, but his brother Amulius decided to take the throne from him. Unlike his brother, Amulius was a cruel and tyrannical character. Amulius, through deceit and cunning, managed to depose his brother and take his place. To ensure that no one from Numitor's family could reclaim the throne, he ordered all of Numitor's children to be killed and imprisoned him as well. At the same time, Numitor's daughter, Rhea Silvia, gave birth to twins named Romulus and Remus. However, the cruel Amulius ordered these two children to be thrown into the Tiber River to die. The soldier assigned to this task hesitated when he reached the river and didn't want to carry it out. He said to himself, "But these are innocent children. I can't follow this order." The soldier placed them in a basket and set it afloat on the river, hoping someone would find it. The basket gently floated on the water until it reached near a cave and got stuck on the shore. At that moment, a she-wolf living nearby heard the babies crying and went towards them. The she-wolf took the babies to her cave and fed them with her own milk. She cared for Romulus and Remus like a loving mother and raised them. Years passed, and a kind shepherd named Faustulus, who lived near the cave, found the children one day and took them home. Faustulus raised the children and taught them how to hunt and fend for themselves. As Romulus and Remus grew older and learned about their past, they decided to return to Alba Longa and reclaim their grandfather's throne. But for this, they needed strength and support. Thus, the two brothers started discussing with each other. "Romulus, we need to help our grandfather and take back the throne from the tyrant Amulius. But we cannot do it without support." "You are right, Remus. We need to find people who will help us. Let's talk to the shepherds and villagers nearby." Romulus and Remus went to the surrounding villages and spoke to the people. They told their stories and said they wanted to defeat Amulius and restore justice. Romulus and Remus managed to attract many brave and energetic young men. Now it was time to train and organize these forces. "Guys, we need to learn combat and defense skills. Amulius is a tyrant, and we need to be ready to fight him." "That's right. We need to train and trust each other. We can do this." "We are ready. We will all strive for victory." The forces began training and honing their combat skills. Romulus and Remus trained them well and motivated them. When the forces were ready, Romulus and Remus decided to return to Alba Longa and begin their attack. To achieve victory, they planned a good strategy together. "Remus, we must attack at night. It is the best way to surprise Amulius." "You're right, brother. We attack at night and must act quickly to not give them a chance to defend." On the appointed night, Romulus and Remus, along with their forces, attacked Alba Longa. They swiftly and skillfully approached the city gates. The forces entered the city with speed and power and confronted Amulius' soldiers. A fierce battle began, but the forces of the two brothers performed stronger and managed to overcome Amulius' forces, clearing the way to the palace. Finally, Romulus and Remus defeated Amulius' soldiers and reached his palace. Amulius, who had just woken up and was not fully aware of the situation, saw the two brothers and said, You! How dare you attack me? We have come to restore justice and return the throne to our grandfather. Amulius, your time is over. The people are tired of your tyranny. Thus, Amulus was defeated and Romulus and Remus returned the throne to Numitor. After defeating Amulus and restoring the throne to Numitor, the people of Alba Longa celebrated joyfully in the streets. Romulus and Remus, now the heroes of the people, wondered what to do next. They decided to return with their companions who had joined them in the battle to the place where they were saved by the she-wolf in their childhood and establish their new city there. When they arrived, "This is where we should build our city. This is where we grew up and were saved from death. Yes, this is the best place. We will name this city Roma, taking the first 3 letters of our names and make it the greatest city in the world." But a disagreement arose between the 2 brothers about who should be king. Both had their own ideas, leading to a fight. "I should be king. I am older, and I came up with this idea." "But I have my own share. We need to find a solution." Unfortunately, this disagreement ended in tragedy, and in a moment of anger, Romulus killed Remus. Tragic event, Romulus continued building the city with all his might and named it Rome. He became the first king of Rome and began expanding the city. Romulus established new laws and formed a strong army. He wanted to make Rome the greatest and the strongest city in the world, respected and feared by all. Romulus gave his army rigorous training and surrounded the city with strong walls. The people of Rome began trading and farming, quickly turning Rome into a major economic center. And that is the story of the birth and upbringing of Romulus and Remus and the founding of the city of Rome. A story full of adventure, effort, and courage, showing how a small event can lead to the birth of a great empire.
Yet strife and sorrow marked their path, as brother faced with brother's wrath. Romulus stood where Remus fell, in sorrow's grasp, a silent knell. A city born from blood and strife, Rome the eternal sprang to life. Her walls will rise, her power expand, a testament to a ruler's hand. In every stone the tale remains of love and loss, of glory's gains. So sing the song